Summary: Tim and John's attempt to set up Tyre with Natalie results in humorous awkwardness. Jamal breaks up with Veronica over text, accusing her of spreading lies about him. Debbie sparks conflict by moral policing Chantel for her choice of attire. The 90-Day, The Single Life Season 4 tell-all was full of surprises and jaw-dropping moments, including special appearances. The announcement of 90-Day, The Single Life in 2021 was exciting as the concept of the spin-off has never been done before in the 90-Day universe. 6 singles from the franchise were returning to the dating scene after their international relationships met with a tragic end. Cast members such as Debbie Johnson and Colt Johnson were successful in finding their life partners on the show. However, cast members like Natalie Morditsova and Big Ed Brown weren't. While Big Ed split with his partner Liz Woods, when they were about to get married, Natalie went back to her original partner, Mike Youngquist, at the end of the season. Like Natalie, Tyre Mollett, Veronica Rodriguez, and Tim Malcolm were back to being single during the 90-Day, The Single Life Season 4 tell-all. However, Chantel Everett and John McManus met their perfect matches on the show. Related 20 Best Reality TV Shows. Right now television is being impacted by the ongoing entertainment industry strikes, leaving many turning to reality TV. What are the best shows right now? 8. Tim John try to set up Tyre with Natalie. Natalie's response to the setup was hilarious. It was John who wanted to talk about our girl, little Natalie over there, as he asked Tyre if he thought Natalie and Mike had ended up together. Tyre didn't want to sound rude when he added that he thought Natalie was always around toxicness. He thought Natalie acted like Rapunzel with her hair is out, and men fighting for her attention. John added, Tyre and Natalie, there's a ring to it, which caused Tyre to let out a chuckle. Tyre added that he didn't know if he'd be able to handle her. Tim wanted to know why Tyre was 33 and had never had sex. Tim even asked him if it was a religious thing. When Natalie joined them, Tim wanted to know from her what she thought about Tyre being a virgin at 33. Natalie described Tyre as a great guy who was waiting for someone special in his life. John simplified Tim's question for Natalie and asked if she would date someone who had never been with a woman. 7. Jamal broke up with Veronica over text. Jamal made Veronica the scapegoat when host Sean Robinson asked Veronica if she and Jamal were still together. She replied, "We are not." Veronica revealed that things with Jamal ended very badly and quickly, adding that Jamal was supposed to come to Charlotte for a long visit, but he texted her saying he couldn't come. When Veronica asked Jamal why, he said he didn't owe her an explanation. Veronica tried to wait for a couple of days and finally pressed him to know what was going on. He texted Veronica, saying, "Take care," with a peace sign emoji. 6. Jamal reveals he has well-paying job. Jamal accused Veronica of making up lies about him. It appears Jamal did text Veronica 2 weeks later asking if they could talk, but she told him she was in a good place. Jamal revealed all he needed was space because his mom, Kim Menzies, was going through a difficult time and even had to sell her house. According to Jamal, Veronica told him he didn't need to help Kim and that he should still come. "I'm the only family she has," Jamal said about his mother. He added that he simply moved from New York to California to help Kim. Jamal accused Veronica of saying on camera that he was living with his mom, didn't have a job, and was a deadbeat. Related 90-Day Fiancé. 8 biggest red flags in Jamal-Veronica's relationship. 90-Day Fiancé couple Veronica Rodriguez and Jamal Menzies are certainly heading for a split considering all the pros and cons of their relationship. Jamal insisted he was never unemployed and had a job the whole time. He also had an apartment in the most expensive city in the country, calling Veronica out for making it look like Jamal was broke. Moreover, Louisa claimed Veronica once got drunk and told her that she couldn't believe she was dating Jamal since he didn't have a job and was trash. Louisa claimed Veronica also called Tim trash. Veronica refused to accept she said these things, insisting that trash was not a word in her vocabulary. 5 Tim Louisa aren't together. Tim Louisa didn't reveal what happened between them. Tim also revealed that his relationship with Louisa hadn't progressed. He said there were some revelations as they continued dating. Louisa was a woman on a mission when she came to expose Tim and Veronica's supposed fake friendship while siding with Jamal, insisting Tim and Veronica were not best friends. Jamal exclaimed that while Veronica and Tim were posting like they were best friends on Instagram all the time, when they weren't. Louisa claimed Tim told her Veronica was a drama queen, was crazy, and was always a problem. 4 Tyre reveals he's still a virgin. Nothing has changed for Tyre. The attention was on Tyre next, as everyone wanted to know what he learned from his experience with dating in the real world. Sean asked Tyre if he was still a virgin, and he said yes. Natalie asked Tyre not to be ashamed of himself and to be proud of his story. "You're a clean person," she added. Debbie said she respected Tyre because he was a man of integrity and wasn't just looking for any port in a storm. Meanwhile, John wanted Tyre to get a little bit, because a little bit never hurt nobody. Free Sarper teaches Tyre how to win over 2,500 women. Sarper insults Tyre by mocking his nervous laughter. Close. Tyre's brother had said that he needed to go out and act more like a F*** boy. However, the producers invited bad boy Sarper Guven to share advice with Tyre. Sarper told Tyre that his giggling was shattering his self-confidence and wanted to show Tyre his moves. Sarper taught Tyre his tiger attack, where Tyre would go on a date and then try to sneak in on the woman from behind while she's seated at the dinner table and kiss her neck. 2 Debbie asks Sarper, "What did your parents teach you?" Debbie was offended by Sarper's bad boy act. Sarper told Tyre that being a virgin at 33 was nothing he should be proud of. Sarper believes a man should have sex with as many women as possible so he can be comfortable having sex. Debbie Aguero, in contrast, told Tyre sex was not about instant gratification and that Sarper needed to do some self-examination. She thought Sarper was acting like a dog and was teaching the Tyre to act like a beast, not like a gentleman. Debbie said Sarper's behavior was a shame to his family, while Sarper said it was his life. Debbie asked Sarper not to pollute somebody innocent and honorable like Tyre. Sarper said Debbie was too old for him, and he didn't disrespect her, so he chose to stay quiet. Tim jokingly asked Debbie if she would date Sarper if he was the last man on earth. Her unsurprisingly replied, "No one." Debbie calls out Chantel for pantyless Greece trip. Debbie's moral policing went too far. Close. Debbie then moved over to Chantel. She asked her what her future children would think about her not wearing any panties on the 90-day. The Single Life Season 4 tell-all. Chantel said they would understand when they came of age. Chantel admitted she wanted male attention and knew how to get it and was simply trying to have a good vacation with her friends. Tim agreed with Debbie's opinion. He didn't want his future girlfriend to walk around pantyless around other men. John added that a man would want family, commitment, and along with loyalty and purity. Debbie said the coverage Chantel had barely made a difference and was sending the wrong signals to the men around her. Debbie compared Chantel to a piece of meat, who was desperate to prove she was desirable. Chantel said that was how she lived her life, and that's who she is. Meanwhile, Chantel's mother, Karen Everett, prepped herself for a showdown with Debbie on 90 Day, the single life after she attacked her daughter. 90 Day. The Single Life airs Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TLC. Source: 90 Day Fiancé, YouTube. 90 Day. The Single Life reality. 90 Day. The Single Life is one of TLC's many spin-offs of 90 Day Fiancé. In this companion show, singles are pulled back into the dating world after their previous relationships ended in disaster. The Single Life follows couples as they start relationships with new people but struggle to move on from past romantic partners completely. Release date February 21, 2021. Network TLC.